For more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. He tried to escape, but something about her stopped him. The alarm did not scream. It whispered. A soft red light moved across the metal walls of the prison ship HFY. The ship floated in deep space, far from any star, far from help. Cell doors stayed locked. Guns stayed ready. No one was meant to escape from HFY. But one man was already awake. His name was Ethan Cross. Ethan lay still on the cold floor of his cell. His eyes were open. He was listening. Not to the alarm, but to the silence behind it. He had learned this skill long ago, back on Earth, during wars that never made the news. Something was wrong. The guards should be running. They were not. Ethan slowly moved his hand toward his wrist. A thin metal band was locked around it. The control band. It tracked his body, his mind, his heart. One wrong move, and it could shut him down forever. Ethan smiled. Too late, he whispered. The band flickered once, and went dark. Across the prison ship, systems failed one by one. Lights dimmed. Doors lost power. The HFY drifted, blind and quiet. Ethan pushed himself up. This was the moment he had waited for. He walked to the cell door and pressed his ear against it. No footsteps. No voices. He touched the lock panel. Dead. With one hard kick, the door fell open. Freedom was only a few steps away. And yet, he did not move. From the cell across the hall, someone was watching him. Her eyes met his. She did not speak. She did not shout. She only looked at him, calm and deep, like space itself. Something about her stopped him cold. Ethan had seen fear in many forms. He had seen soldiers cry. He had seen monsters beg. But this woman did not look afraid. She stood behind the energy bars of her cell, hands resting at her sides. She was young, maybe mid-20s. Her dark hair floated slightly, touched by weak gravity. Her prison clothes were plain, like his. What are you looking at? Ethan asked. She tilted her head. You are leaving, she said. Her voice was soft. Clear. Human. Yes, Ethan replied. You should move back. When the guards wake up, they will shoot anything that moves. They will not wake up, she said. Ethan frowned. How do you know? She stepped closer to the bars. Because I turned them off. Ethan stared at her. That's impossible, he said. This ship runs on quantum firewalls. Even I couldn't. You disabled the control bands, she interrupted. Very clever. Very human. Human. The word hit him harder than a punch. What are you? Ethan asked. She smiled, just a little. My name is Lyra. That's not an answer. It is the only one that matters right now. Ethan took a step back. His mind raced. The HFY held war criminals, rebels, and things not listed in any lawbook. Anyone who could shut down the ship alone was dangerous. I'm not here to save you, Ethan said. I know, Lyra replied. You are here to save yourself. Ethan turned toward the hallway. The escape route was clear. A maintenance pod waited at the end. He could be gone in minutes. Yet his feet would not move. Why are you here? He asked her. Lyra looked past him, as if she could see through the walls, through space itself. Because humans are afraid of what they do not control, she said. And I cannot be controlled. Ethan remembered the day they took him. Earth had burned under false peace. Governments smiled while building cages in space. Ethan had led a small group that exposed the truth. They called him a terrorist. A traitor. They were wrong. He was a soldier. And soldiers did not leave others behind. Open your cell, Ethan said. Lyra blinked. You want to help me? I don't know, he said. But I know this, if they locked you up here, it means you scare them more than me. Lyra placed her hand on the bars. The energy field vanished. The door slid open. Ethan felt a chill run through his body. Okay, he said slowly. That answers my question. Lyra stepped out. She moved like she had just learned how gravity worked, but she learned fast. We do not have much time, she said. They will send a retrieval fleet. Who? Ethan asked as they walked down the hall. The council, Lyra replied. They watch many worlds. They decide which species live quietly, and which must be guided. Guided? Controlled. Ethan laughed, but there was no humor in it. Sounds familiar. They reached the escape pod bay. The small ship waited, powered and ready. Ethan stopped. What happens if I leave you? He asked. Lyra looked at him. They will erase me. Then they will come for Earth again. Ethan clenched his fists. Again? Lyra met his eyes. Your wars. Your divisions. Many of them were encouraged. The truth hit him like fire. All the lies. All the blood. Not human. Why tell me this? Ethan asked. Because you ran once, Lyra said softly. And still, you came back to fight. Ethan breathed in. Then he made his choice. The escape pod launched just as the Virex exploded behind them. Ethan watched the fire fade into darkness. Nice exit, he said. Lyra nodded. I calculated a 97% chance you would survive. And the other 3? She smiled. Hope. The pod jumped into hyperspace. Moments later, stars returned. They were near Earth. But Earth was not alone. Massive ships floated in orbit. Silent. Watching. The council. They are early, Lyra said. Ethan checked the pod's weak systems. We can't fight that. No, Lyra agreed. But humans can. She placed her hand over the control panel. Across Earth, old satellites woke up. Forgotten defenses powered on. Signals spread through hidden networks. Ethan's eyes widened. You planned this, he said. I believed in you, Lyra replied. Human ships rose from Earth's surface. Not perfect. Not pretty. But full of people who refused to kneel. The battle was short. Human courage was not. The council ships fell back, damaged and confused. For the first time, Earth stood on its own. Later, as the stars settled, Ethan stood beside Lyra on a small station above Earth. You could leave, he said. Travel the galaxy. She looked at the planet below. Blue. Alive. I want to stay, she said. With them. With us? Yes. Ethan nodded. He had tried to escape. But something about her had stopped him. And because of that, humanity was finally free.